Welcome to Vital Life Energy Formulas. We are following on from our last week's post in regards to mRNA and vaccinations, and we're not treating, diagnosing, curing, or professing a cure of any sort of disease. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch our presentation.
Yeah, one of the things I want to talk about today is that we know that the situation is quite difficult for everybody. We really care about you. We want to help the situation because it's constantly changing from week to week. And one of the things that's been coming up is about the different viruses in different parts of the world are activating, and more of the virus over in England is coming to America. And the vaccinations like that, they're not sure if they're going to work. In particular, the one also that's out of South Africa. So what main thing I understand and what they're not explaining to you, and that is that what we've been teaching and sharing for all these years is the immune system. And one of the things that people have been doing for so many years, have been on the program, they've been building up their immune system for this kind of situation. And one of the things that we're doing here is activating and helping you understand the immune system. So as the mutations occur, even whether you had a vaccine or not, we'll be able to actually activate our own individual immunity, activate the body's ability to recognize the virus, build antibodies to the virus, and activate a regeneration process that'll occur instead of a disease process that people are fearful of. Also, one of the things that is happening is we've been having to be held up inside, particularly here in California, has been that way for quite a while now, almost a year. And so therefore people are not socializing with each other. The schools, most schools haven't, the kids are not going back to schools for over a year of not being able to both socialize and get an education. And also sports, they're not out there active in sports and doing the different things that they normally would do. So they're not getting the physical education. So it's been a major year situation for everyone in this situation now, with the lockdowns, with their immune system being denatured, the lack of social that we need as a human being, keeping our vital energy working with each other. And that's been diminished, and it's affecting now, we're told originally it's going to be 2 weeks. Well, it's been a year. And so one of the most important things to understand about the immune system is that the immune system activates the body's ability to make oxygen. And the bone marrow makes red blood cells and oxygen. The liver makes red blood cells and oxygen. The red blood cells is what carries oxygen to the body and removes out the carbon dioxide. And in that carbon dioxide is where the virus lives. The virus lives off of carbon dioxide. It cannot live on oxygen. So the more oxygen, the stronger immune system. The more healing, the stronger the immune system. The more oxygen, more healing, stronger the immune system. So with our amino acids and the 90 essential nutrients that we take on a daily basis, that activates the bone marrow to make the red blood cells, make T cells, make white blood cells, and make the, sorry, Lane, help me out here.
The antibodies?
T cells, stem cells. That's what I was trying to remember. So those cells, the red blood cells, white blood cells, T cells, and stem cells that are made in the cerebrospinal fluid from all the nutrients, all the amino acids. And that is the beginning and the most important part of our immune system, because that's also what activates the oxygen in the circulation, move up the spine and activate the vertebrae that feeds all the nerves that Lorraine looks in the eye and sees what's going on. And doing that monthly is so important because it changes month to month, because our immune system is on a daily basis and a 28-day basis. So that 28 days is the body's ability to recognize the toxin, which is a mold, fungus, virus, and chemical, and activate the antibodies so the body can start releasing that and produce our own individual vaccine. And then that, instead of being weakened by the situation, we actually become stronger and stronger. And then the anti-aging process kicks in, And that's because we all have genetic strengths and weaknesses. So any genetic weaknesses, genes or amino acids, they can actually activate the body's ability to change certain things we're weak on, because guess what? The virus goes to our genetic weak areas. So then, but our immune cells and our T cells and the way we do this program that works directly with nature, it activates the body's recognition that it starts working on changing the genetic weaknesses there. Because why? Because genes are amino acids. And amino acids and the 90 essential nutrients, when we get that, we start to activate the red blood cells, the oxygen, the T cells, stem cells, and our body starts to regenerate, and our immune system starts to do the job. One of the main things that they're not sharing with you, all around the world, because they're locking up everybody somewhere, locking up was supposed to be for prison. And I won't say anything more on that one. But the situation now is that we have the means to be able to help you activate and regenerate the cells within our body to allow the caring and the healing to occur. Because one of the things that both Ray and I have in my family, we care about you. We really care about you. We also have a level of enthusiasm, and a level of enthusiasm with this understanding. And when you get and grab a hold of the understanding and how we share it, and it takes time to learn how the immune system works. It takes time to deal with the outside stresses because everybody's trying to run away and make a cure when nature is the cure. Nature is feminine. Nature is receptive. So the more receptive we become, the more we allow that understanding and gift of absorbing the light of God and the soul life energy that we all have, then that'll give us more peace of mind. And that's what we want to share. Because right now, the peace of mind, people are depressed, more people are taking their life. So many different things are occurring right now.
Domestic violence. So we want to come and share the caring, faith, love, and devotion.
Yep, that's it. So that's the things we wanted to share with you today. So we're going to help and be sure that you're booking in your appointments on a monthly basis. And if you have any questions or anything, book in your appointment and we'll help you specifically.
Thank you very much. It's a privilege to serve you all.
Absolutely.
Have a beautiful day.
Thank you. Thank you for listening.